TP5s. Go get in the hole. Hey guys, welcome back to TWG Golf. It's Mike back at it again. Today we were back at River Oaks playing the top 9, trying to break 30. Today I'm going to be testing out the TP5s. Alright, so as you guys know, I'm playing the Vice Pro, and I've been playing it for a few years now. Let's see if we can't break 30 with this, and if we can, maybe it'll be my new ball. Let's check it out. We got 155 from the blue tees. See what happens. Alright guys, pulling out the 7-iron, 155, new TP5. So I'm excited to see how this ball feels, performance, and how it does around the greens. Alright. 7-iron, 155. Pins in the back right. That's a bit chunky there. And that's a bit short. But it's alright, let's go see if we can't get up and down. Alright guys, that shot was chunked. So, as you can expect, it's not gonna go far. Came up super short, but it's fine because we're gonna do a review. Obviously we're trying to break 30 as well, but we're also doing a quick review on the TP5, so check it out. It's a 46-yard pitch shot. This is probably a harder type of shot for me, but if we can stick the green, keep the ball on the green and give ourselves a par opportunity, that'd be awesome. Pull out the 58. All right. Oh, wow. Did you get that ball checking like crazy? I don't think my Vice Pro would have done that, but let's check it out. Let's see how close we are. All right, guys, if you saw how hard that ball checked, TP5, guys, I thought that ball was gonna fly over, to be honest, bounce over, but cameraman, check out this ball. Look how far we're from. Look how close we're to the pin. That ball had some major spinach. If this is a sign of how this ball is gonna play around the green, this could be the new ball. So I went from pitching about 46 yards in the fairway, coming up a little bit short on the par 3, to within 2 feet, 2.5 feet for a par. Okay, I'll give my review afterwards, so let's go ahead and let's try to make this par. All right, first hole, first par. Let's move on to the second. So far so good, TP5, no complaints. Man, it does have a lot of spin to it though. All right guys, moving on to hole number 2. Measured at 255 yards. Got the big dog out, big stick, and we're gonna see if we can't try to green it. So TP5 in hand, let's tee it up. And last time I hit it straight into that tree, so I'm gonna try to go just right of it and maybe draw it back. The pin is a red flag, red pin, front right of the green. So anywhere, any miss to the right, it's fine. Wide right. That might be pin high to the right, but I could tell there's a lot more spin on it. That ball stuck up in the air for a long time. The good thing is that it was a push block right and it didn't slice. Good flight, pretty high. I actually don't mind that at all. I feel like I can control and shape my shots with that. All right guys, so off the tee, that TP5 felt pretty good. I could tell it was a little more spinnier. It stayed up in the air a lot longer, but it's nice. I feel at least like I could control the ball. I feel like I can shape it much better. And it still went pretty far. I lasered the flag at about 255, 260-ish. Ball is close to being pin high, just off to the right. not a bad shot. And if you're still here, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click on the subscribe button and check out the notification as well. All right, let's move on to the third shot, or the second shot. Let's go. Okay, second shot here, nice lie. A little to the right, not bad though. We got 48 yards. Another nice little pitch shot. Let's see if we can't recreate the first hole. If we can, that'd be great. This is a par 4. So if I can get this close to the pin, maybe we'll get an easy birdie putt, but hey, let's just try to get on the green. 48 yards, a little pitch. I got a 58 degree in hand. Oh, get in the hole. I don't know how close that came to going in, but let's check it out, dude. The one thing that is for sure, the TP5 spins insanely amount. The amount of spin is crazy. So let's go check it out. You guys, that shot felt a little thin, but the ball flight was great. Nice little pitch shot, landed on the green nice and soft, and it stopped. All right, guys, so we have that for a birdie shot. We have like maybe 1.5 feet. This is I'm speechless. Wow. All right, it's a mud ball, but I'm not gonna clean it. I'm just gonna line it up and putt it. We got a birdie, guys. Mud ball, TP5, Taylormade. Let's go. We are 1 under after 2 holes. Moving on to the 3rd hole. Let's go. All right, guys, we were here at hole number 3. I just lasered the flag at 181. Again, we're playing the TP5. This ball has been amazing. I don't want to do a review yet. I want the play to kind of speak for itself and then talk about it after. But yeah, hole number 3, we are -1, guys. Moving on to hole number 3, let's go. 181. 181. I could normally get like a 7 or a 5 iron there. I'm sorry, a 6 or a 5 iron there, but since I have a spinny ball, I might be able to hit this hybrid and, I don't know, carry it about 180 and let it stop. So, see what happens. Pins up front. Right at the flag. Right at the flag. It's front left short of the green, or on the green, but that felt really good. Good flight, ball stopped, and it landed. So almost exactly what I said it was gonna do. Let's go, let's move on up. All right, guys, as you can see, we have another birdie look. It's probably like a 20-foot putt for birdie, but nonetheless, we have a birdie putt. We are currently 1 under on hole number 3, and yeah, let's see what happens. We got about 20 feet. It looks like a left to right uphill. All right, here we go. TP5. No. I crushed that ball. I'm not gonna lie, I crushed that ball. It was going uphill. I didn't think it was gonna come off the face that hot, but hey, it's all right. Now we have a 5-footer for par to stay at 1 under. Remove the flag. Also check out the kicks, guys. Pegasus 89G. Let's go. All right, right to left. Let's make this putt for par. Let's go. Get yourself a par and you stay at 1 under. Moving on to the 4th hole. Let's go. Guys, hole number 4. We're still at 1 under. Let's see if we can't try to get another birdie. All right, we're 134, so we'll hit like a knockdown 9 or something like that. It's front pin, red pin, front left. Let's go. right, I got a little knockdown 9, 134. See if we can't get ourselves a look at birdie. Right. Well, that was the worst shot of the day, but again, it is an opportunity to showcase the TP5. That was a thinner. A few grooves too low, that's what happens. By the way, if you guys don't know, it's gonna be 109 degrees here in the valley. It's hot. If you see me sweating, sorry, can't help it. Let's see if we can't get up and down for par. All right, guys, so this is good. Whether it's good or not to help me break 30, probably not, but this is good to continue my review and testing of the TP5. We're about 22 yards away from the pin. Little green side chip. Tee off the tee was a bad shot, but nonetheless, this is where I think this ball should shine. So it's been doing that. So let's see if we can keep it up. 58 degree in hand. Green sloping down, right to left. It's a little rough, but it's a decent lie. Yeah, let's see if we can't get it close. I have yet to chip around with this ball. I have yet to putt around. This is the first time ever playing this ball, by the way, if I haven't mentioned that. Hey, it released. That was a good shot. We got ourselves a look at par. Let's go. All right, guys, we have a look at par, which is what we needed. Putting seems to be okay so far. Chipping is not bad. So TP5, let's see what the TP5 can do from about 6 feet away for par. Let's mark it. It's definitely a right to left. I want this, so we're gonna take our time. All right, first bogey of the round. We dropped to even par, which is okay. That was just a slight misread. It was probably 1 ball out instead of 2 or 3 balls, but yeah, not bad. I'm pretty satisfied so far. So let's move on to the 5th hole, the hole-in-one hole. Let's go. All right, guys, we dropped the bogey on the last hole, which means we are now even par, still on track to break 30. We're now at hole number 5, lasered it at 108. So I got a pitching wedge, knockdown pitching wedge. TP5, so far so good. It's a blue flag, back right. Oh, it's chunk. Pin high right. That's going to be about pin high to the right. So we got ourselves another chip about pin high. See if we can't get up and down for par and stay at even par. Let's go. All right, guys, so off the tee, slightly chunked off the toe. We ended up here close to pin high, about pin high. We're about 20 yards off the green. We are in a little thick rough, so this is going to be an area where I'm going to be honing in on, because the TP5 specialty is around the green. So if I can get up and down here, it means that the ball's doing its job. So let's see if we can't get up and down. Okay, so I got a 58 degree in hand. Decent lie. There is a lot of rough around it, but we're gonna try to get it close as possible. Give ourselves a look at par. Not the ball's fault, that was more my fault. I'm not the greatest coming out of the rough, but I could have hit that a little bit harder, which would have been perfect, but the ball came out pretty decent. Granted a little short, but that was all me and not the ball. So we do have this for a par look. Severe right to left, this should be a fun one. No. I blew that by so hard, guys. I didn't even give the ball a chance to break. So, as we know right now, probably putting is what I need to work on. So, let myself about a 3.5, 4 foot putt for bogey. Stay cool, stay cool. Try to keep this at bogey. Wow, on the easiest hole, guys, we got a double. We were at +2. This is pretty embarrassing, guys. Man, we started off so well. We are now at +2, which means we need a bogey or a birdie just to get under 30. But I really can't complain. The ball's performing well. It's gonna be my putting. But let's move on to the 6th hole. It's all right. We gotta stay focused. Move on to the 6th hole, par 3. .168. All right, we're gonna hit a easy 6-iron. Nice and easy 6-iron, guys. Pins in the middle. Be nice to just get a par, but if I get a look at birdie, hey, we'll take it. Left of the green. It might have went over the green on the left side. I flushed that one and I slightly pulled it, so. Here's another opportunity to try to get up and down with that ball, see what happens. All right, guys, that was a 6-iron from 181. It landed at probably about 180, and it bounced a little bit out past pin high. We're on the left side, just missed the green by a little bit. So we're about 30, 40 yards, or 30, 40 feet off. We're here in the fringe. So I probably landed about pin high and rolled out. I could actually putt this, but I'm curious to see how it chips. So I'm gonna chip it for the sake of chipping. Here we go. Left to right. Pretty basic chip. This is against the grain. See what happens here. Oh, that ball checks so hard. That ball checks so hard. Vice Pro would not have checked that hard, guys. That ball checks so hard. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, that means that I could be much more aggressive at the pin. So we got ourselves a par look. With the Vice Pro, that probably would have rolled out past. So yeah, TP5, okay, Taylormade. I want to make this, guys. Otherwise we're dropping to +3. I'm gonna try to putt this pretty straight. The one thing I've noticed is that the TP5 comes off the face a little hotter. So a little clickier, but it's still pretty soft. I like it. We stay at +2. We still have an opportunity to break 30. We're at currently 30 now if we continue to hit pars. So let's move on to the 7th hole. All right, so see if we can't get a birdie to drop back to +1. 105. All right. My specialty shot, knockdown, pitching wedge. The last one I hit it off the toe, so that went way right. Way right. Let's see if we can't get a good attempt here at it. TP5. If we get it anywhere in the green, it's this sucker sticking. So 105, knockdown, pitching wedge. Left, left. Went left and took a hard bounce left. So we'll probably got another 20 yards to try to get up and down again to try to save par to stay at +2. Let's go. All right, guys, we got fortunate. That ball landed about pin high. It bounced off that little slope, kicked hard left. So now we're about 15, 20 yards off. Got a decent lie. It's a little hard, but decent lie. See if we can't nip it and try to get up and down for par. Got a 58 degree in hand. Let's go. No! I don't know what happened there, guys. I guess Rick Shields, you influenced me. There you go, that's for you. Let's go. Good thing is that we're still gonna be chipping, so, oh my God. That was so bad. I think that's what I was supposed to do the first time, but keep it rolling. This is for bogey. Sorry guys, I was really trying to nip that the first chip, and I nipped it too much, so I ended up blading it. So that's my fault. All right, so now we got this putt for par or for bogey. At this point, if we can't break 30, it's okay. Really, mainly it's about the golf ball. If we would have broke 30, it'd been great. Would have been special. Now I'm gonna line it up at this point. I think it's a little right to left. Oh man, we're having a hell of a day out here again. It's probably 100 something degrees out here. I'm not gonna blame it on the temperature, but this ball is fantastic. I don't think we're gonna break 30 today, but we got 2 more holes to at least try to get a birdie. And we're gonna review the TP5. 140, so pull out an 8-iron. Let's knock one down there. I think, also just thinking about the score so much, I was at 1 under, really trying to play good. That kind of messed me up too. But yeah, let's try to get back to just playing golf. Gotta not worry about stuff like that, but I'm currently at +4. If I hit a par on the next 2 holes, I'll be finishing at 32, which is all right. So let's go. 140, knock down 8-iron. Let's go. A little short, a little heavy. Yeah, that was a little heavy. This ball tends to draw. I mean, my Vice Pro doesn't draw as much, but this ball tends to draw a little bit more, so pretty neat. I like that actually. Let's go. All right guys, the last shot was a little chunked. We came up for about 20 yards short, but another perfect time to test out the wedge game and the TP5 on the chips. So let's go. Perfect lie. I'm gonna be able to be aggressive on this and see if it do a 1 bounce and check, 1 bounce and stop. So see what happens. Not bad, not bad. I was actually really aggressive on that. You're not gonna get much spin out of a 20-yard chip if you're not gonna open up the club face. So it rolled out about 4 feet, so maybe 5. We got that for par. Maybe a little right to left, see what happens. All right, got a little 5-footer for par. I intentionally went aggressive with that chip to see what it does. And it does spin a lot more than the Vice. Granted, from that distance, not crazy more. So there's a little bit of rollout, but it will bite, initial bite. It will bite hard. But yeah, let's see if we can't get this putt for par. putting is on and off today. That was where I wanted to hit it. Maybe my reading was a little off, but we are at +5, guys. That's crazy. From -1 to +5. It's okay. We've got one more hole left to do a review on TP5. Let's go. Move on to the 9th hole. All right, 9th hole, 149. So I'll probably pull out an easy 7-iron. Knock that down, but yeah. The round hasn't been the best, but it's okay. I think the positive out of this is finding out that the TP5 is actually a really good ball. So we'll do a review at the end of this hole. Let's go. Chunked about an inch behind or two. That ball is not going anywhere, guys. Chunked and I hit it off the toe. It's been that kind of a day today, so it's okay. Let's see if we can't salvage par. All right, guys, we're not gonna break 30, but we are gonna do a review on the TP5. So if you're here for the TP5, this is the video for you. We got this little chip, again, about another 15-20 yards. See if we can't get it close to the pin to get up and down for par. Let's go. The lie's a little rough, a little hard. This is a prime blade type lie, so I'm gonna try not to blade it. All right, so here we go. Wow. Granted, I hit it a little right, but wow, that felt really good. That check on it was great too. Very nice. Felt very good, and it checked up about 1.5 feet, 2 feet from the hole. So let's go get ourselves a par and call it a day. Talk about TP5 a little bit, and yeah, it's about 2.5 foot putt, 3 maybe. Not gonna line it up. We're gonna trust the putt. And we finished it off with the par. As bad as today's round was, I still shot +4, which is a 32. I've done worse. I was more focused on the TP5, so let's talk about the TP5. We just wrapped up the 9-hole challenge. The attempt to break 30 was a failure. I shot a 32. However, I did do a review on the TP5. I played the TP5. You guys know I play the Vice Pro, and the Vice Pro, I love it because it's soft, forgiving, and it's medium amount of spin. Short game on that is pretty good as well. Since it's mid-mount of spin, the ball, when you chip it, the ball hits the green, doesn't check as much, and it rolls. With the TP5, just playing 9 holes with it, without even playing with it before, this ball spins a lot. So if you guys want a ball that spins a lot, the TP5 is your ball. And it's not the softest, but it's not the hardest. So if you're familiar with the Pro V1s or the Vice Pro, the way they feel, it's a little bit harder than that, just a little bit, not much. I actually really like that. The one thing I noticed is that it's a little hot off the face in the putts as well. So if you guys don't mind that, this is your ball. But otherwise, performance-wise, this ball goes high, spins a lot, and it checks a lot. Now, is it worth spending $50+ for a dozen? For me, yeah, absolutely. And I think this is gonna be my new ball, even though I shot a 32. I have confidence that I can break 30 with the new TP5. Again, this is the new TP5 2024 version. These balls are great. I've never played the prior gens, but this one's amazing. It's great. This is Mike. I hope you guys enjoyed the 9 holes, the attempt to break 30. But if you're here for the TP5 review, I hope you guys learned a lot from it. As you guys saw, this is the king of spin, TP5. Until next time, this is Mike with TWG Golf. We'll see ya. The life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are.